Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Thunderspeaker. Thunderspeaker has two aspects. One of them is Tactician, and it's pretty straightforward. It just says you replace that growth option with this growth option. And I think it's a very interesting aspect. Let's just assume that all things are equal. That means that 3 energy is equal to 1 card plus 1 element. Now, there are effects in the game that you can pay 2 energy to gain a card. So let's just say that this card is worth 2 of the energy. That would suggest that the element is worth 1. And I think that's just a very interesting thing. That's the kind of thing that I find very curious to gain a little insight on because, I don't know, it's just fun to quantify the non-quantifiable things. Now, that is assuming that these are, in equal strength, and it'll take some time before we figure out which one is better. But that is a really fun thing, but I also think it's not a big enough change that it's worth making a whole video on its own. At least right now, I just want to skim through all of the very exciting new aspects. And so we are going to be playing Warrior today. So let's take a look at Warrior. It is one of the new Incarna aspects. So we will get a Incarna, and we start with an extra Dahan on the board as well. And we get this instead of our right innate. So in the land with our Incarna and Dahan, we get a fear if buildings are present and do a damage. And then we also get 1 damage per Dahan. So that's quite a bit worse than just destroying buildings. But we also get every single time that we move a Incarna into a land, we get to deal a damage. So we can really efficiently deal with explorers. Previously with Thunderspeaker, we'd have to let them build up to knock them down, or we'd have to use sudden ambush, which is fairly inefficient. 2 energy kill an explorer is just really not where you want to be. So this gives us a very, very efficient means by which to deal with explorers, but we're a little bit worse at dealing with buildings. So it'll be very interesting, and I'm excited to try it out. We are going to go here, difficulty 7 or 8, random. We get England, level 4. Well, I guess that Explorer control's not going to be worth so much, so I hope we can navigate through it. Oh yeah, also, Manifestation gets replaced with Call to Bloodshed. So our hand's going to be a lot cheaper, but it's also going to not have as much punch in it. So we'll see how it goes. We start with our presence in the lands with the most Dahan, and then we replace one of our presence with an Incarna and a Dahan. So, I think we're going to start here because getting Explorer control is more valuable up here than it is down here because of England rules. So we will get that and that. And we get Wetlands. Okay. So let's see. We need 3 and 3 to get the damage there. If we go here, maybe we can kill the city. And then... So if we do something like this, we can push Dahan in, and then we can deal 3 damage, and then next turn we can defend with Words of Warning. And then with that animal, we can pull this guy out, and we'll probably just give up B. Then from there, we'll have iced out the backside, and we might be able to shrink the board for a while. Cool. So since our hand cost 2 less, we lost our most expensive card. Part of me wonders how much we're actually going to need to use this growth 3, and maybe we just spam growth 2 the entire time. But the extra air, does it do anything? Like I'm trying to decide if I want to do this or if I want to just do G3. I think we're going to do a G3. Let's just play it safe. And I don't know, we'll just grab that guy. Okay, everything is slow. Event, oh, we lose Years of Little Rain. So sad. Exploring the mountains. Okay. So we're going to go slow. We're going to push these 3 in. The Incarna comes in doing 1 damage. Then we'll use Call to Bloodshed doing 1 damage per Dahan, killing the city. And then we'll go here. We get to gather 1 Dahan and then push 2. So I'm going to gather 1 here. Then I'm going to push 2 this way. Bring the Incarna with it, and that will do a damage, which will prevent a build. Okay. Time passes. I'm going to gain 2. Going here and here. Got Words of Warning. And I don't know if we need anything else. So Words of Warning goes here, and then we get to gather some Dahan in. To gather 2 Dahan in. Because we're either going to be getting jungles or sands. Jungles we can, gather Dahan with the Incarna, and well, actually it's not even going to explore because that'll be dead. So either way, we can bring our Incarna in here, here, or here, and hopefully prevent some stuff from happening. If we play the Sudden Ambush, that gives me an extra, I could move all the Dahan in, even if the effect is kind of a waste right now. It would open me up, Sudden Ambush would open me up to getting Cultural Assimilation. So I think we're just going to play it a little slow right now. Explore actions add +1 Explorer to lands without buildings. Okay, that will hit no matter what. Add a beast to a land without buildings and blight. Let's go here. Since these lands are going to be iced out for a little bit. Gather 1 or 2 Dahan to a land without setup symbols. Great. So we could go here like this. Since cultural, we see the event, so we know we're good. Okay, Ravage in the wetlands. Build in the mountains, exploring the jungles with an extra explorer. Great, we can just sudden ambush that. Slow phase, we can gather 2 Dahan and push 1. We don't hit anything here. Maybe do we just give this up to scale? Maybe I just come in here like this. And we'll find a way to get him back into the game later. Maybe we'll just sudden ambush him. Time passes. Let's reclaim, gaining 2 miners. None of these are too sexy. Maybe we'll just pick up the Rain of Blood. There's some fear. And here, we've got a bunch of air with the fire and the animal. I know I'm playing the Sudden Ambush. And then 1 damage isn't going to cut it. Probably just play this Words of Warning next turn. Just defense is just always good, so we'll just pick that up. Okay. And let's see, if we do like a call to bloodshed, we can take Dahan, move him in. Actually, I got an idea for a funny trick. We'll see if it works. Come here. Bam. Kill 2 explorers. Event. Missionaries. We have 1. We could just spend 3 energy. Our hand is so cheap. Yeah, we spend 3 energy. We get 2 fear and a disease. Let's put the disease here. Beast kill explorers. Cool, cool, cool. Beast, strife, Dahan, downgrade. So Dahan, we can downgrade. So if we downgrade this, then we wind up with town, city. If we were to downgrade the city, it would be a town, city after the next build. So this is marginally better. Okay. And also, actually, now there's not 2 towns adjacent. So that saves that. Ravage. And then we can build. That's a big deal, actually, denying that. And we get wetlands again. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here is my big brain move. We're going to use our left innate to gather 2, push 1. So we're going to gather, gather, gather. We're going to leave him behind, and then push. Okay, so once per action, in that action, we get to deal 1 damage there. Then, with our innate, we can do a fear and 1 damage. Bam. And then here, we get 1 damage per Dahan. And, bam. Probably would have been better to go this way now that I think about it, to deny that build. And then defend. Yeah, that would have been so much better. Maybe we just play 3 air cards this next turn and just run our little guy through there. Whoops, that's fine. I think we're in a really strong position. I'm not going to take that move back just to like mildly optimize. Okay, we'll go here and here. So now every Dahan has a friend. And boom, boom. I guess we'll go here. Yeah, it's got no fire on it, so. Okay, we will defend the thing that there should be a town there. Oops. And then fast, we'll go boom, boom. Or maybe I'll just send 1. Then we play manifest. I'll leave him here. Because of, we should have been playing around the cultural assimilation. Oh, it's interesting. This does not have the 4 air makes it fast effect. That's interesting. That was a nice little like pair that we had previously. Single board with the most buildings. Add a town. Okay. That's actually really bad against England. We need to get in there and hammer down. It's going up to 5, 6. Ooh, wow. We actually just lose pretty quick there. Beast to Assam to the most invaders. It doesn't say minimum 1. So I guess 0 breaks the tie. And then defend per Dahan. Gosh, that little inefficiency, that's gonna, oof, that could hurt. Strife, okay. We're gonna build, ravage, build, explore, coast. So now next turn we still lose because it builds up to 6 with the coast and then it escalates to 7. So we have to find a way to get over there. 3 fear, and let us push these Dahan. Time passes. Reclaim. I'm gonna pull for a major, see if we can get something cheap that can solve. Oh, that's a minor. Okay. Well, we'll take a... Ooh, Sky Stretches. Sky Stretches. Would that get it done? The only... we have Call to Bloodshed, which can kill a town. So at the very least, we'll Sky Stretches, Call to Bloodshed, kill a town, and have a really weak survival. But let's pull a major and Sleep and Never Waken. Skipping all actions here would be a significant thing. Yeah, it's like the only thing that we can afford here too. Skips are very nice. The Sudden Ambush, not so much. Yeah, maybe we just sleep there this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we do a Words of Warning, and then any other air card so I can run my Incarna through and pick off an Explorer. Maybe do like a Call to... Oh no, Call to Bloodshed doesn't have air. Maybe just do like a Voice of Thunder. Slow repositioning. Okay, so we're going to sleep here. 2 range from a Sands. Skip all actions. 1 fear. We're going to defend 3. And then we're going to use our innate. So we're going to come in here. Boom. Boom. Do 1 damage. And then push out 2 Dahan. So I'll go here with these 2 Dahan. That'll be sufficient to kill everything in there. Event. So we have 2 Sacred Sites. And is that our only fire? Ooh. If we forgot Call to Bloodshed, we have to sack a presence and do 2 damage. Otherwise, we're just sacking 2 presence. I don't think there's any way for us to get this Incarna back, so we can't do any cute tricks there. Now, since we don't have Manifestation, we don't actually need presence. So, yeah, just sacrifice 2 presence, like, actually doesn't matter. Because we don't want to go Blighted. So I guess we just do this. Bye-bye. Each beast generates a fear or move, so 2 fear for that Sands Beast, and we'll move you in. Gain a minor power. Evidently, we need fire. So, fire in the sky looks great. It's got 3 of our elements. Savage Mob Beast, we do seem to have quite a bit of animal. But fire in the sky has other elements as well. Let's just rock it. Yeah, not having that fire makes it really hard to hit your fire innate, huh? Do a town from a disease, non-applicable. So we will build Ravage, and then build. Exploring the mountains. And skips actions. Okay, slow. Voice of Thunder, I think we're just going to make 2 fear. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else. Okay, time passes. So we could do a sleep again. We could sleep this land again. We could do like a sleep, drift down, drifting down. Oh, that's going to be 5. So maybe we do something like this. No, that's 3 energy. We only got 2 to work with. What does that get us? Not much. Well, then we do something like that. That'll get us 1 damage plus Dahan movement. I think So that was there originally. Got one fear card. We still have to deal with build escalation, auto lose there. But I don't think sleep is the way to win. Yeah, if we do that, that's a whole lot of something. Okay, let's put down a defend 3 here. 2 fear and a strife. Yeah, let's see what we get. Invader phase, event. Place a dude with a town. Disease strife does not participate in ravage, nice. And then push a dude or town from a land with the Han. We can safely push this way. Defend 5 if adjacent to 3 tokens. Okay, so this gets us up to 8. Which puts us there. 1 damage per Dahan. We have 4 Dahan. Boom, boom. We're fully defended. Build in the wetlands. Doesn't ravage. Let's see, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8, yeah. So all that will die. And then Blighted Island. Okay, increase the fear pool. Phew. Build in the mountains. Okay, and explore the jungles. Escalation, build here. And that's our last escalation of the game. Okay, 3 fear. And then we have to move, and we also get 1 damage. So we get a 4 out and 2 back. So I'm thinking maybe we just do like 4 out, 2 back, going boom boom with the Incarna, and then just splitting up our presence. That'll do 1 damage here, and then we get a fear and a damage here. And then it'll be ravaging for 2, so we could just kind of throw down like a drift down or something. Okay. This turn we could do something like this. I'm looking at maybe doing this. But unfortunately our defense doesn't allow for that. Getting that 3rd fire. I was hoping to hit that 3rd fire. This guy Stretch just doesn't really do anything. So maybe we reclaim and play, I don't know, maybe just like Rain of Blood. Maybe we're just trying to fear rush this game, because it doesn't seem to be going too nicely for us. We could also go this way and here. And is that any better for us? We wind up with less energy, and we're spending it all. And the slow to fast I don't think matters. So let's just go here for now. Every Dahan already has a buddy, so let's just drop a Sacred Site that's not going to move right there. Defend for 1. Destroy a presence, lose an energy, choose any non-major, put into play, use it, forget it, discard. Well, the discard all power cards we're going to be reclaiming anyways. So any non-major of yours in hand, play, or discard. We could just... So any of these 4 we could just immediately play right now. Fire in the Sky is a fun one. But we are lacking in fire elements, so I don't know if I want to do that. Anything else doesn't seem too great. Maybe we just lose a presence and an energy. Disease doesn't do anything. Okay. Remove a blight in a land with... Or remove a blight in a land with the Han. Because we have plenty. So we'll go there. Ooh, angry mobs. We've killed all the mobs. We got nothing. Remove a town. All right, fair enough, fair enough. That'll prevent a whole city from existing. So that seems like a sure bet. Okay, let's build. Ravage. Build. Mountain jungles. So these lands are our problem lands now. We had a nice time without these guys being active, and they are back with a vengeance. So, what to do? Thinking about moving my Incarna this way. And then we're just going to defend here. We're not going to do any damage in this land. And so we'll take the Incarna damage plus 2 from Call to Bloodshed to kill this city. I think is the play. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. And then I'll get us a Fear. And then all of that. So 1 for the Incarna, 1 from here, and then 2 from here. So we also get to pick up a Explorer in that process. Okay, and then 3 Fear. The nice part about England 3, or England once you get to stage 3, is that we know that we're actually safe here until a Wetlands card comes up and actually like works its way through the system a little bit. So we can go hands off and just focus on winning. And we're only 1 Fear away from Terror level 3. 3 cities still left to go. That's going to be a bit of work. But let's reclaim. I don't think that this Sleep and Never Waken is really what we need, so let's try a different major. Bargains is nice. Do we have... We do have this, so we can proliferate. Indom is nice. Flowers. We are missing so much for that. And then the water, we don't have enough. Close on the waters, actually, but not quite there. We don't have any moons either. I think Bargains is just such a nice card. Let's forget you. And is there any other card that we really want to get rid of? No, we got both of these defended with our 2 defend cards. Going here and here. We'll find something else to do to lay down some damage. That's a damage card. That is a damage card, and it's a fire card. With the extra fire, that would give us that extra damage. I like it. Let's try this. Okay. Defend, defend. Oh, that's no Fast Fear. Is there something else I can play for Fast Fear? Maybe I just play Fire in the Sky just for Terror level 3 Fear cards. Might be suboptimal. But let's get 2 Fear, and let's throw a Strife down on this guy. Yeah, let's try that. Event. We are still healthy. So explore the land with the fewest total invaders and Dahan. Bam. Add a disease to a land with 3 or more invaders. This all dies. We prevent to build. It'll still build. 3 or more invaders. There's only a couple choices. I think we're gonna go here. I don't want to put it in a land with Dahan because randomly disease will just like kill off all your Dahan. I don't like that. Matching a Ravage card to a land, not matching a Ravage card. Damn. If we had 1 more fire, I would actually go this way and just lay down the hammer. But as is, we're just going to go this way. Move an invader from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. Go here, I guess. Strive to invader, -1 health, per strife to a minimum of 1. I could put a strife here and then just kill it with the 1 damage here. That might be, I think that's going to be the play. Just get a whole city out of it. Okay. Build. Ravage. Build. Exploring. Jungle Sands. We're still safe in these wetlands. 3 cards left. 3 out of the 4 cards that haven't been seen are all wetlands cards. Our goal is to win before we get there. But we're going to do a fear and do a damage. Oh, that has to be in the land with the Incarna. Crap. I guess we'll just kind of eat that loss. Maybe we'll just move our guys here. Move these to Han here. 1 damage for the Incarna. 1 damage for that. We already added our 1 fear. Okay. Time passes. So I'm kind of looking to get this bargains online. But we don't need to worry about proliferating because we're probably just going to do this. And then I guess we could do like that, that. That. And that. Give us our full innate here. If we do this, one, two, three, four, five, 6 blight is what we're looking at, which is enough to lose on most cards. Jungles have a higher priority because of their triple action. So perhaps we don't even worry about this effect. We already have Call to Bloodshed. Maybe we just try and get some fast... We also don't even have energy to play that. Okay. That. That. If we move these 3 in, that'll be defend 5. That'll take care of that. 1 blight. Defended. 1, 2 blight. So we're looking at 3 blight, flipping the blight card. I think that's fine. Okay. So we'll go here. Or maybe we'll just leave a sacred site up here so that way the Incarna can be mobile. Okay. So we'll do this. We lose a presence on the card. Okay, we got 1 defense. We'll defend 4 here. Then we'll gather all of these guys in here. That's that innate. Event. No, +3 damage. That's so bad. Beast kill these guys. We can use a slow power now instead of later. I guess we do 3 fear. Hope for a fear card to bail us out. Defend 2 per Dahan. There it is. That saves it. Okay. So, build jungles. Ravage. Then we'll go for a light, cascade, and a blight. And we have to do the quadruple upgrades. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then build in the jungle sands. The key with this is that when you get this during Ravage, you want to upgrade things such that it doesn't actually change the outcome of the build. So, like in this land, there was 2 towns and a city. So I turned one of the towns into a city, and so now, if whether or not we upgraded it, we still wind up with 2 towns, 2 cities. That's a great way to mitigate this effect. Exploring the Sands Wetlands. Okay. We get to push, and that's all we get. I guess we push this way. We just gotta hope for a prayer. 15 fear to win the game. Maybe we should have kept that skip actions. Yikes. This one is a lot. These guys are not nearly as much. These are on blighted lands. This could be it. Reclaim major. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's just has to be a play. It's Jungle Sands Ravaging, right? So that's gonna be played somewhere. Now thresholds it, so that'll kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fully defended. Perfect. We still have to gain a... We need to stop that somehow. Lordy, lordy, lordy. We're not going to be able to afford anything else. But that, pushing the blight, push the blight, eat, defended, we're going to be okay. Man, that doesn't feel good. And then a 0 cost here. Okay, wow. All right, fear, defend, 4, push a blight. Here, it's going to be 4 damage. Then Wilds, Badlands, ISO. Wilds, Badlands, ISO. Defend 10. Here is going to be, it's going to be hitting for 6, so we'll drop a 4, and then with our 2 Dahan, it'll die. Man. We're crawling our way to the finish. +1 damage and ravaging. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Add disease to an inland land with the most buildings. That would be here. Oh man, I didn't even consider the build. So that disease saves us. And we can gain an energy and reclaim a card. We just reclaimed, so we got nothing. 2 damage per Dahan there. So if we go here, it will do 1, 2, we kill that, defend 1, it's going to be defended for 5. So that prevents another blight from happening. Whew. Okay, mountain jungles. Jungle Sands Ravage, defended for 6, hitting for 7. Take a blight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 damage gets through with the Badlands, kills a Dahan. Dahan counterattacks for 5. And that also kills that. Okay. Over here, it's defended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 5. Oh, that's still blight because of the extra damage. Okay. 6 fear away from winning. We got 3 of it right there. 2 2 of it. I need 1 more fear. This, we reclaim that. I think we can pull this out. Sands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exploring Sands Mountains. Sands Mountains. Okay, here we go. 3 fear. We get to move some Dahan around. I don't know, we'll just kind of go here, I guess. Killing that. Time passes. 3 fear to win fast. I guess we could just do a Sky Stretches Rain of Blood. That works. So I guess we'll do grow 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain. And yeah. Boom. Ooh, that was rough. That was tough. So what do I think about Warrior Thunderspeaker? Well, England immediately went from a good matchup to a bad matchup. Especially when you get to like England 5 with the extra health. The matchup just becomes horrible. I think this, maybe I'm playing it wrong, but I think the Spirit's just underpowered. And yeah, I think the really tricky thing is that this is now a much fire heavier innate, and we start without fire cards. So we don't really like have a real innate here. Because if we're going to be doing 1 damage when we move our Incarna, then we don't really need this sudden ambush. I mean, against Russia, like, this is still a good card, but that leaves us with 1 fire card in our opening hand. Which means I really like going for this fire here. But I really felt like, I mean, well, straight up, we never hit 3 sun, 3 fire once all game. And we got fully loaded. So that's the first thing to point out. The second thing, though, is that, yeah, I didn't really plan for this 1 damage. Sometimes it just came up and we're like, oh yeah, we can do cool things. I mean, in the early game, it was sweet. We could do all kinds of little combos, combining the 1 damage from the Incarna with the 1 damage here to pop the towns and, you know, keep everything under control. But once things really exploded in stage 2, we really fell behind. Now, certainly I could have drafted wrong, I could have played wrong and all that stuff, but I like to think of myself as a pretty good Thunderspeaker player, and I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be playing Warrior a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. Is this one a hit for you? Is this a miss for you? Let me know. Anyways, thank you guys, and have yourself a wonderful day.